What's up, guys? This is the House from Gun Gamers, and today I am here with...
Kyle. I am also from Gun Gamers, and we're going to be talking about lasers.
We're about to crush some dreams and make some people sad, but needed to happen.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on where more and more people I'm seeing are having lasers because they're becoming more available. Prices have continued to drop over the last few years, and we realize nobody talks about laser safety at all in Airsoft.
Laser safety? What is that?
Well, laser safety is kind of something that's important because right now, you can buy things like this. I bought this years and years ago. This is a 20 milliwatt green laser. It's powerful. And, you can buy these off eBay or Amazon or whatever for like $50 now probably, maybe even less than that. And they are not remotely safe for your eyes. And then on the flip side, you also have lasers like this. This is a Zenitco IR light laser system. This was much more expensive. This is about a $300 system, but this is also an eye safe because this is about 4 milliwatts. And it's not that it's just a milliwatt over.
No.
It changes between the visible...
Yeah, the FDA has the Class 1 IR laser limit set to 3/4 of a milliwatt, 0.75 milliwatts. Because your eye doesn't have a blink reflex for a laser it can't see. So if you stare at a 3/4 milliwatt IR laser, that's about eye safe, according to their classification, but a 4 milliwatt IR laser that you're not going to blink and not realize that your eye is being baked, well, yeah.
And also, we should probably add, that doesn't mean if it's under the limit, you can stare into the laser. No. That doesn't make it safe. No. It just means a brief momentary exposure is unlikely to cause damage to your eyes. And there's a lot of misconceptions we see constantly on Facebook, Reddit, everywhere
YouTube
about
comments, games that we run.
Yeah.
Yeah. People seem to not understand that lasers can fuck up your eye just as much as an airsoft BB. And you wear eye protection to protect yourself from airsoft BBs, but then when you bring up, hey, maybe we shouldn't have lasers that can bake people's eyes, they act like you're the asshole for wanting to point that out.
Correct. And it's almost... I don't think any fields actually have rules about lasers.
No fields or events that I know of. Some fields ban lasers.
That's true. Yeah.
Some fields ban lasers outright, but no fields or events I know of have any way to classify lasers.
Correct.
And, I mean, I get why, because it's very difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you going to ban non-eye safe lasers when you would have to check everyone's laser?
Exactly.
Well, there needs to be some kind of device for that or some kind of way to do that. But for now, we're settling for education, so that hopefully once people are made aware of the issue, they will choose to make the safer choice.
All right. A lot of people, when they buy these things, they think, hey, I can buy this clone one like the GMP.
GMP is a good example.
Yeah,
there's tons of others.
You can buy those, and then if you put, like, a filter on them or something like that, it's going to fix the issue. It doesn't. Any airsoft laser is not safe for people's eyes. It's not safe.
Yeah, pretty much any unclassified laser that you're buying from overseas, at best, is an unknown variable because they probably don't think about what the power output is. Or at worst, is incredibly way too powerful because they're thinking, look at how cool this laser looks. We'll sell 1 million of these if it's this bright.
Like this one.
Yeah.
This is like bright beam middle of the daytime. It's stupid bright. You know what? When I first started playing Airsoft, I bought this because it was cool, and then I used it and I was like, that's probably not good for people's eyes. And I didn't know about milliwatts or lasers back then, but it was like, I brought it out once and I was like, no, we're not doing that again.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't just put a filter over the clone ones and fix them. That is not a thing. And other people, another comment I saw that drove me nuts is people say, well, I had someone laze me in the face once and I can still see, so it's okay, they're safe. No. That's not how it works. It's like shooting guns.
Be sure to report your findings to the FDA. I'm sure they'll amend their classifications based on your experience.
Yeah, it's like shooting a gun without hearing protection. You think, oh, well, I could hear later, so I didn't do any damage to my hearing. No, you definitely did do damage to your hearing. Yeah. It's cumulative. Don't mess with your eyesight. Don't do it. And, you know, don't mess with other people's eyesight because you have those lasers. I mean, you've been at Milson West games where you've seen full power lasers, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, people use football, and not to call out like anyone
No, we're not trying to
specifically,
call
like
someone,
people
yeah.
like at any games like have used full power lasers at all kinds of places because most people don't think about it. It's just
Yeah.
something most people don't think about or don't know, or I mean, to be a little cynical here, if they do know, they think no one else knows.
Yeah. This is one big thing that I think really needs to change in the industry, and where it needs to start is the event promoters. The event promoters need to come down on this, because you can get eye-safe lasers for not obscene amounts of money. You don't need to drop
Even
a
NC Star makes damn eye-safe
Exactly.
lasers. I mean, come on.
Yeah, NC Star, they make a $100 IR laser. I mean, you don't.
I mean,
have-
I'm sure it's probably not very good.
Yeah.
But it's available.
You don't have to drop crazy money to get an eye-safe laser. And I know you want the cool, realistic, replica of something like that, but they're simply not eye-safe, and you should not be using them. Don't do it. Just because I bought this because it said it had a high and a low power, I spent $300 on this thing. And then, the manual's in Russian, and I kind of translated it, and it really doesn't have a low power. It just has, the flashlight's low, so it goes into economy mode. It doesn't work. So I bought this. I'm out of luck. I'm going to put this on a real gun, but it's never going to be used for airsoft because it could hurt someone, and I don't want to do that.
Something else I think that would help is if, because I know part of the reason a lot of people buy the GMP lasers is because they're the replicas of what people really want.
Yeah.
I mean, if you buy, a real Class 1 laser from any number of companies, Steiner or even HoloSun, you can get, the real Class 1 IR or visible lasers. But most of the replicas don't bother with that because they don't think about it or they don't care. But I know PTS was considering, and I don't know if they're still thinking about doing this, they were considering getting into the laser game with IR laser products.
Okay.
They were trying to get a Steiner license.
Okay.
And if, manufacturers like that were to enter the market and they were to make those Class 1 eye-safe lasers, that would be a huge bit of progress in my opinion.
Absolutely. Yeah, because really the only mid-range ones that look like, the Steiners and stuff like that is HoloSun.
Yeah, I have a HoloSun laser.
Yeah.
And it's, it's a good laser and it's eye-safe, it's Class 1 and all that, but that was still $260, $300.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and I got a deal on it.
Yeah.
So
you're going to spend good money if you want it to look like that. I mean, because there's Laser Max makes an IR laser system that's around just over $200 if you can find it on sale, but it doesn't look like a traditional PQ style laser.
No, it's just a flat laser.
Yeah, so it's all give and take. If you want to spend the money, you can get ones that look like it, but you got to be willing to do that, and that's really hard in airsoft for people to be like, hey, I need you to spend extra money so it's safe for everyone else. People don't like spending extra money for someone else's safety. They're like, well, just be smart with it. No, you can't do that. It's not how it works. That's like saying, well, I won't aid someone else's face, so they don't need to wear goggles. It doesn't work.
We all know how often people get shot in the face in airsoft, and when that's what you're aiming at, because maybe that's what someone's giving you, you're going to be shining that laser at them. And it's something that more people need to think about. It really is a matter that I'm surprised hasn't been brought up before, as night vision and lasers have continued to proliferate.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping there's never an occasion where it really needs to be brought up because someone got injured or someone lost eyesight functionality.
Yeah.
Hopefully, as you guys watch this video, if this is something you haven't thought about, maybe you'll make some smarter choices.
Yeah, especially because we know they're out there. Because I looked at a Zenitco laser that was similar in price to this. It was 20 milliwatts IR, or no, it was 30 milliwatts IR. I mean, it would not take long to do irreparable damage to someone with that. And I know the full power lasers out there that we've seen, we're not calling anyone out on this, but if you're running those lasers at full power, I think the US ones are 40, 50 milliwatts, and the green
they can be
lasers
pretty
and the visible
absurd.
spectrum, it's don't use them, and I mean, I know they're cool and they're awesome and stuff like that, but even the full power real ones, you can set those onto eye-safe mode. You don't have to use them at that. If you're willing to spend the money for a real Steiner or what's the other one?
Oh my god, there was another one. The PECs, the PEC boxes.
Yeah, the PEC boxes, the ATPOL Cs, and stuff like that. If you have the money for those, they make eye-safe variants of it. The only exception being Zenitco. Zenitco doesn't make any eye-safe.
Because Zenitco is Russian. And
they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care.
And the thing that people are like, well, why does the military use the high-end non-eye-safe ones? Because when you're pointing a laser mounted on a rifle at somebody, you're probably going to kill that person.
Yeah.
This is BB Wars. You know, we have velocity limits, we have protective equipment requirements. We're trying to keep the people we're shooting at alive and uninjured.
Correct.
So that's why it's different. That's why you don't use the same full power military laser on your airsoft gun as you would use on your real firearm.
Exactly. So, yeah, I mean, that's our big thing that we want to get it out, and, you know, we want to get some talking about it in the industry. We want to see some change, especially because if PTS gets into the laser game, that would be amazing for them to come into the game
with eye-safe replica lasers. Yeah, that would be awesome.
I would absolutely be on board with that.
Yeah.
But for now, there's options out there. It, you know, just depends how much you want to spend for them. So
yeah, but for now, I've been House,
Kyle,
and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Thank you for watching this video from Gun Gamers. We hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed making it. Check the description below if you'd like to buy a t-shirt or a patch, and use the coupon code JUDY10 for 10% off of your next order at Amped Airsoft. Thank you again for watching, and praise Judy. Chair leans back a lot.
Yeah, it does.
I'll just sit like this. It looks less like I'm just like really lounging like, yeah, what's up? I could barely bother with this video. Hey, it's House from Gun Gamers. I guess I'm here. You know, I don't even want to be in this video. I'm just here.
Just tolerating it.
Alright.